Hello Gemini, welcome back to Fifi's Tarot Readings. I hope you're all doing wonderful and amazing. For those that are new to my channel, a very, very warm welcome. Cross watchers, you are definitely welcomed here as well. And for those that are returning, thank you very much. Welcome back. Gemini, cross watchers, this is a safe place, a safe channel for everyone. And of course, I know you have things to do and your time is very valuable and precious to me, so we're going to jump straight into it. Let me clear the deck for you first. I'll be using the Modern Witch Tarot. I'll be clarifying with the Mystical Cat Tarot. All right, Gemini, let's get straight into it. I have been explaining this to the other zodiac signs, the other readings that I have been doing on YouTube, is that you spoke and I listened, and I know the majority of you wanted to know a topic such as what is really going on between you and your person. So whether you are in connection or not, if you're on a break, if you haven't seen them in forever, or you're still dealing with them, if you really want to just dive in deeper about your situation and also their true thoughts and feelings. As I said, what is really going on? Let's get to the heart of the matter. Let's do this, Gemini. Let's do it right now. Let's get straight into it. And I like to get into the nitty and gritty. I won't sugarcoat, but I will be very respectful of all the messages that come out for Gemini and cross watchers watching this. Now, Gemini, if this reading does resonate with you and it speaks volumes, certain volumes to you, and you think, wow, that really sounds like my story, I do invite you to check out your optional extended reading, Gemini. The link to your extended is in the description box below, Gemini. It is the first link underneath all the yellow stars. It is available to rent, to purchase. You can download it to your phone, to your computer. You can pretty much do whatever you want with it. It is yours for life. You can take screenshots of it. You can make notes. It's a fantastic tool of reference as things unfold and unravel for you, Gemini. And you may be asking, what is the purpose of that extended? Is that, see, in this reading, we are looking at both sides because this is your reading, Gemini. But in your optional extended, I will be doing that reading on your person's behalf, 100% from their perspective. We dive a lot more deeper into their true thoughts, feelings, secrets, agenda, which, remember, agenda doesn't have to be a bad thing. There could be an agenda to win your heart back, for example. Any fears, actions, outcome, and anything else that your spirit team want you to know about. So that's going to be very thorough as well. Let's get straight into it, Gemini. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Okay. Something's going to happen. There is a change and it will greatly impact you because this is very strong Gemini energy right here. In fact, Gemini, this is the fastest night. We have 4 nights, but this is the fastest one. Look at the sheer look of determination on this knight's face. What I even love more, it's surrounded by birds, which represent communication. You're already taking flight, the sword's pointing up, which means we've got open, honest communication in a matter of weeks. Swords do represent communication, and basically all swords represent weeks. And of course, we've got knights, messages, changes, but it's going to be about communication. Perhaps there is something, Gemini, that you've been harboring inside for quite a while, and it's festering, it's there. We think about other things, we do other things, other areas of our life, but then it comes bubbling back again. This very well may be the case of someone else here that is charging towards you saying, I need to say something to Gemini. I need to do the right thing here. Let's see. It's about a brand new beginning. Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is a passionate new beginning here. It's one that perhaps your person is crossing their fingers that will make your heart sing. It gets those butterflies, flapping again in your stomach. It builds, our confidence, our self-esteem. We get excited about something. This is definitely what you should know, is that I have a feeling, Gemini, is that you're going to meet this person in the middle, because that is the look of determination is, okay, no one's going to stop me. I'm going to do this. Let's do this correctly. But we've got a passionate new start here. Ooh. The Two of Swords, Libra energy. What is it that you're a little bit indecisive about? Are you on the fence about this person? Are you on the fence perhaps of giving them another chance or taking this to the next level? You see, pretty soon, and this is for the majority of you, possibly within the next 2 weeks, you might find yourself that you've reached a fork in the road. It could even be, well, do we approach it this way? Do we do it this way? What if we take a break? What if not? And you will know what this is. You're going to have to make a choice. And it seems here that you may be afraid of making the wrong choice. You know, let's make a logical decision, a head over heart. Sometimes, Gemini, and you already know this, but sometimes we need to make a decision from the heart though. But let's see, what is it about? Yeah, because something happened here, no wonder. So I understand why you're a little bit indecisive about whether you even want to give this person, you know, 100% chance of a brand new start. See, we have the Tower here, Scorpio energy. And the Tower says that in regards to this person, there was a major upheaval here. Perhaps this person ended this. For example, I just knocked the camera there, my apologies. Maybe they just impulsively ended this, or they just poof, they disappeared. They were literally a ghost here, and they did a runner. You sent them messages, you wanted an answer, and you never got it. And here we are, you were just there outside of the Tower thinking, well, I need to build my own tower now. I'm going to make it taller and better than ever. And now you're very discerning who you allow back or even to re-enter your circle again. You see, the Tower is a card of major upheaval, and it's a bit volatile. It's not always negative. It can just be, like I always say, my shocking card, my shocking surprise, my breakup, or my shake-up card. Now, very clearly, someone is coming back to shake things up. The thing is, though, your last memory of this person is that Tower. And I feel like you were blindsided here, which is now why we've got the Hanged Man. Not surprised. The Hanged Man here is Pisces energy. It is the only energy, the only person that is suspended in the air. And here you are thinking, oh, I need to think about this. Maybe it will require some form of sacrifice, such as I got to put my walls down. I have to learn to trust this person again. It comes with a lot of uncertainty. We definitely have someone here that is thinking about you, and they're going to almost not force you, but they're going to put you in a position where you're going to have to think about all these different angles, whether to accept that wand or not. It is basically your call, Gemini, now. Let's get to the first line. Three of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. All right. Somebody wants to be Team Gemini once more. There may have been a third-party situation here. And of course, third-party situations, yes, unfortunately, there can be infidelity. We could also have a meddling co-worker, a family member, or a friend here. That's going to be a hot topic, and it's the head of the reading. So I can't wait to clarify these cards. This is face-to-face meetings with you. So it seems here that someone wants to do the right thing. They're charging in. It's like, I got to do it. It's now or never. And I need to talk to Gemini. Six of Swords. I love sixes. I don't care which six it is. You got the Six of Swords. That is a Aquarius energy. For some of you, your person actually may be at a certain distance from you, or at least if it's just emotional distance, if you know that they're close to you, for example. Something very well may happen within the next full moon. Now, Gemini, interesting, they're coming to meet you face to face because they want to move forward here. We're moving away from the Five of Swords. It is pretty evident here that, Gemini, you've done nothing wrong, because your person is moving away. They desperately want to move away from that Five of Swords, is perhaps because it was one-sided. Perhaps they were breadcrumbing you, giving you false hope, false wishes, and then poof, they disappeared. And unfortunately, the only thing they gave you was that Tower, which is pretty nasty, and it's very unfair. It's very unjust, isn't it? But they do want to move forward with you. They're looking back thinking, come with me. I don't want to move forward without you. One more, please. Page of Swords. Look how that sword is pointing up. Yeah, we're getting messages. I feel like it's a bit delayed. Not because your person wants to. I'm pretty confident to say this after almost 25 years of doing tarot readings. Is because the more guilty conscience that a person has, the more afraid they are. They take longer to reach out to you, or else I would have nothing to hide. So here they want to tell you the truth. See, the Page of Swords is known as the true messenger, the ultimate communicator. So yes, they want to say this face-to-face, or at least FaceTime here with you about moving forward, but they want to tell you the truth about why that tower came crashing down. A lot of you may not even have the answers or the clarity yet as to why that happened. For now. This person in the meantime is watching you. It is my online card. It is my spy card. They definitely could be looking at old photos, old text messages of you, keeping tabs on you. Because I'm kind of picking up for the majority of you, Gemini, is that you're very, very busy, but busy productive. Second line, please. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. There is a bit of emotional confusion here, a bit of emotional overwhelm from your end. I don't blame you, because I see you here that you're still going to kind of slam the brakes on this. It's like, hang on a second. You gave me that tower. You just left and I never heard from you again. So this is almost like, yes, no. I don't know what to do. In this case, Gemini, take all the time you need. Do not let anyone rush you. I see this person wants to rush back in. I don't see that you will even allow them because your boundaries are very tight. Some issues here in the past could have been that your person may have had commitment issues. They may have had options here about their life. Like, do I go back to the ex? Do I remain single? Do I remain with Gemini? Either way, whatever they did here, they made you feel like an option. And that's not nice. It's terrible. Let's talk about the beating heart of your reading. Yep, 5 of Wands. Leo energy. Everyone's arguing. They're forgetting about the cauldron. Even the cats are arguing here. So there definitely could have been competition for your person's attention. I don't think things have actually ended on a very good note, Gemini. You may have told this person where to go. And, you just kind of reached the end of your tether. Your patience ran out. This can often indicate, tension, arguments, the conflict of egos, finger pointing. I did this. Why did you do that? Which is probably why your person wants to see you face to face to fix this, though. There definitely could have been competition for their attention. 5 of Wands, just like the 5 of Swords, shows to me that there was probably too many people around this connection interfering. They may have influenced your person in a negative way. And what happened? Your person listened to them. They listened to the wrong person. That's why they want to tell you the truth about this. One more, please. Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sag. They will be taking passionate action towards you, but definitely make no mistake here. They may appear quite confident and with gusto and making big, bold moves, but they are really, really, I'm going to say afraid. I'm actually going to say that because they are worried that this is going to erupt into an argument, that it's going to trigger you because Gemini, if there's one thing you are very famous for, in a good way, is that you speak the truth and it hurts people. You may have a sharp tongue, but you just go directly to this, and this. And I think they're prepared for that. Still, they're going to take bold actions towards you. Last line, please, is the moon. I said last line, sorry, is the moon. Pisces, Cancer energy. In hopes, fears, wishes, emotions are still running very high here, Gemini. I still feel that it's almost like depends what they say to you or what mood you're in. You still might feel a little bit triggered, frustrated, angry about how unfair it was what they did to you, which they do want to talk about that. This could also indicate perhaps there was a secret love affair, whether you were the third party, whether you knew it or not, or they had a third party here. There was a lot of mystery and secrets here that you were still not aware of, which they want to bring to light now. The moon always says not everything is as it seems. More information is going to be revealed to you. Again, I am seeing the full moon. What else do we have? In the near future, we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have someone here that really wants to commit to you. This time they mean business. I actually like the fact that we are not getting so many pages or too many knights. We are getting more grown-up energy, the Queen, and we are getting also the King of Pentacles. Question for you though, Gemini, for those that do relate to this, because we have the moon and the King of Pentacles. The King and the Queen of Pentacles are usually someone that is already committed or married to someone else. So during this time when you were with this person, were they separated? Were they committed? Were they married to someone else? Because this is where it got a bit messy on their end. And I have a feeling that there is still a lot more that you do not know about. This is why you don't have that clarity. That's why you were blindsided, and that's why that tower came crashing down. Obviously, in the near future, their intentions here is to seek that security, that stability, or that commitment / marriage with you. But they're very aware here that this very well may turn against them. Interesting. In the near future, we have your person still crying over spilt milk. Scorpio energy. Why is that? Because you're not giving them a yes and you're not giving them a no. You're giving them a hold your breath until I make up my mind. That's what's happening here. Yep. This person hurt you greatly. I can already see that. With all these fives, which are about changes, challenges, transitions, but also regret, is that they didn't see this through. They were never Team Gemini. They didn't do it on purpose, but still, there were many ways on how to handle this. For one thing, they should have just been more honest, and they weren't. Ace of Pentacles, I split the deck, yes. Obviously, clearly they want a brand new start with you. This time they want to make it better than ever. The Sky Kitten is exactly the same as the Page of Swords. So they are definitely watching you, figuring out what angle can I approach. Gemini, you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. No doubt they're seeing both of you as the perfect match. I think they always knew that you were the perfect match. This could have been just lack of character, lack of life experience on how to handle things when they start to get out of hand, is to not run away. Let's see. All right. Highlighted message there. I understand your apprehension now. Absolutely. There's one thing you hate is being in the dark, being lied to, when, you know, 1 and 1 is 2, but 1 and 1 was 2.5, and that doesn't make sense. Highlighted message, yeah, they're going to do it. This is the cat. It's number 0. This is the Fool, Aries energy. Regardless if your person is at a distance or not, they will be taking that leap of faith towards you. Some cards represent action, such as the Fool, the Queen of Wands here, the Knight of Swords. What else do we have at the bottom of the deck is the Sea Tom. This is the Knight of Cups. We have an apology coming your way, and I feel like they know that even if they were to say not sorry to you, that you might say, well, that's not enough. It's not going to stop them though. Again, we've got another Knight. The third fastest Knight in the entire, out of all the Knights here. Messages, changes of the romantic kind. What do they want? They want reconciliation, but they're walking away from something. The 8 of Cups, Pisces energy. And I'm going to be very honest, they are asking a lot from you, because I'm seeing here that they were the ones that walked away from you. They tried to even emotionally disconnect from you to say that what I did was the right thing, but they're lying to themselves, or else why would they be coming back? 6 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Is your person here going through some form of separation, some form of divorce, some form of endings? That is also showing here that your person's working very hard to try and build up their finances here. They don't want to approach you full of debt, for example. We're showing spousal support, child support here. And this is also the card of generosity. In other words, more often than not, when we see the 6 of Pentacles, your person actually may be giving you something physical here as like a peace offering, something sentimental here. What else? Yeah, 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy, that's reconciliation. So from walking away, here they come back. Problem is though, we've got the 10 of Swords. That's you, that's Gemini energy. This is your last memory of them. So it will take a miracle if you took them back. I understand if you don't. I do like the only thing I'll appreciate is how they want to make things right. But the thing is, the damage that they have caused, it's going to be different for all of you. So let's get straight into it. They want to be, obviously, Team Gemini. They want to see you face to face. Do the right thing. Let's add more. Yep, look at that. They're going to do it. We got the Queen of Wands twice. That's the Fire Queen, which is the same thing. I'm very inclined, Gemini, to say that you will be taking action, slow action though. As opposed, I'm seeing fast action here. I'm seeing here that you will eventually meet this person in the middle, just to at least hear them out. The love, the passion is still there. We've got all these cups, and you know, the wands do represent passion. You're just very discerning, you're very careful. And that's very smart of you. And all these 6s do represent healing now. Let's balance things out now. Let's talk about that 6 of Swords. It's their desire to move forward. Yep, they're going to let you know. Fire Kitten is the Page of Wands. Very strong Aries, Sag, of course, possibly could be a Leo energy. Again, yeah, they're trying to find very creative ways here to reach out to you, to say the right things, because they don't want to argue. Because I still feel this is boiling, this is simmering in your heart, that injustice of what happened. They better approach you right, or else you're probably going to slam the door in their face, which probably I would do exactly the same. But here they do want to give you some good news. Let's see what it is. It could be that I'm single, this has ended, I'm sorry, let me explain to you what I did. And I feel like they will, because the Page of Swords is the ultimate communicator. Let's add more, because they are spying on you. Yep, the 7 of Cups. We got it twice now. How do I approach Gemini? They're a little bit emotionally confused here. And I think it's because they know what they did was so wrong, how things ended, how they conducted themselves. They shouldn't have said this, but they didn't. Or I should have not said this, but I did here. Now that they don't know how to approach you, they're pretty much afraid here of having this argument with you. It's like, oh, this way, email, FaceTime, should I knock on their door? No, they're just going to get upset with me. I think they're just going to wing it with the Fool. They're just going to do it. Let's talk about you. Yep, seeking the King of Swords. There you are. It is very strong Aquarius energy, but Gemini and Libra is here. You just want the truth. You no more fluffing around, no more wasting time, no more repeating these cycles that you know is wasting your time. Yeah, they're taking action. You'll meet them in the middle. You've got a lot to say here. And I'm sensing here that you're quite angry. I give you every right. I would be very angry too, because that Tower here is very childish, what they did. Yeah, this is definitely an ex. You have history with this person. Let's talk about that 5 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. I'm seeing Gemini, you and your person are considering both of yourselves single, not alone. If anything, what I really like is how they're seeing you. And you know this about yourself, because Gemini, there is nothing wrong with putting yourself in high regard. A lot of you're focusing on the coin, your finances, your studies, your career, self-employment, possibly having that $1 million idea as well. And what I love is that even when both of you are together, you're still independent here. You're not needy for, you know what I mean? Like emotionally attached to one another. This is the thing though, your person here is taking action because they don't want you to be single. They don't want to be single. They certainly do not want to move forward without you. Okay, I like how they see you. I don't like what they did in the past though. What I do like is how they want to redeem themselves. Let's see, with the Queen of Wands. Wow. Two of Cups. Cancer energy, this is the card of true love, just like the Ace of Cups. We've got two souls merging together here as one. Now, you might, for those that do follow me quite a lot, you know how I always say that the Two of Cups says, don't give up on those you love. Now is not the time to walk away. Maybe just for you, Gemini, it's just probably good to hear them out, at least. Just to hear what they have to say. No matter how ridiculous you think it's going to be, your person's certainly not giving up. They're holding on to you. This person absolutely loves you. They're not coming back just because of the physical side. Gemini, you can read between lines. You can smell BS a mile away. And I think you realize here, it's almost like they don't want to fan the flames. They're coming back to capture your heart again. Wow. I wish this didn't happen, but okay. They're learning big lessons on how not to treat people. Let's talk about the moon. The Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. I understand any fears and apprehensions you have. See, this is the wait and see card. You see, traditionally in tarot, we have someone looking at a tree, bearing the fruits, the pentacles, and there you are wondering, is it worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Should I even invest in this? Should I even respond to this person? Because I don't trust them anymore. This is a really good card of reinvesting. I think a lot of you in due time, when no one rushes you, that's the worst thing that someone can do, is force you to do something you don't want to do. In due time, I see you perhaps reinvesting in this because your person is going to let you know that they want to plant the seed again. This is why they're coming back. They want to nourish this because I'm feeling that they did the complete opposite in the past. And now we're getting these grown-up energies of these kings and these queens, is now that they really value what they had. And when they lost you, they lost a whole lot more. Let's talk about the King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, in the near future, that's Capricorn energy there, by the way. In the near future, though, this will directly impact you about making choices. The twos are all about choices and decisions. And this is you weighing up your options. Yes, no, friends, lovers, single, move on. The ins, the outs, the positive, the negatives. Yes. And also, I feel here your person will be actually letting you know that if they were trying to balance you and something or someone else, how they failed miserably. Extremely poor judgment, because it just led to this, the Tower falling down. What I like is that the Tower always shows light at the end of the tunnel, because it actually says to us that there is the chance here for both of you to rebuild this tower, but this time using the same bricks. Yes, believe it or not. And we are going to make it better than ever. It has to be, or else don't come back at all. Let's talk about your person's disappointment here, because I'm seeing there's a waiting period here. There you are. Cat magic is the Magician, heavily ruled here by Virgo, and of course you, Gemini, the master manifester. Spirit is actually saying here that, of course, with patience and in due time, both of you have the tools you need to make this work. That any confusion that you have, or I'm not sure what I want to do, I have a feeling here that perhaps you need to talk this out. You have a lot here that you've been carrying in your heart space, on your shoulders, and it's getting too much now. Now's the time to express it. Yep, we're getting past this, because this is, look at your person mourning and regretting their actions. And here you have saying, all right, you know what, let's try one more time. But let's do it better than ever. And let's have stronger boundaries so no other people can interfere. So it's looking amazing. We've got manifesting brand new beginnings here with this person. It's actually looking quite promising. And this is, I mean, look what's in your person's heart space. You. I'm going to pack this up. I'm going to use 4 different decks in your optional extended reading. Now we've seen both sides, but now I'm going to exclusively be looking at your person's side. We're going to take a peek over the fence and look at everything that's going on in their life. I also want to make sure that they don't bring these people back into the connection as well. So Gemini, beautiful reading. I absolutely love it. This is far from over, but now I want to do the reading from your person's perspective about you. So as a reminder, the link is below. It is the first link underneath the yellow stars. I will see you on the other side, but if this is where we depart, Gemini, I wish you the very, very best. Don't forget to speak your mind. You deserve it. Take care, Gemini. Bye.